Hey YouTube, what's up? What's up? What's going on? This is your girl Tamara, and you're watching Southern Reality TV. Okay, so you all know I am a Big Brother fanatic. Okay, so I'm going to recap tonight's show. I'm not sure of what day it is inside of the house. Don't judge me, but I will put it up in the heading so that we can be on one accord. Now, let's recap real quick what happened Sunday. Big points. Willie was kicked out of the house. He went after Joe and they kicked him out. They didn't evict him, they kicked him out. Okay? And Frank won head of household. Like I said, karma is a bitch. Okay? So Frank has to choose 2 people to nominate for eviction. Mike Boogie tried to put something in his ear and say, hey, let's put up one of Janelle's people and as a pun, and then we could put up one of Brittany's people. Therefore, worst case scenario, we still can get one of Brittany's people out. They wasn't having that. No. Everybody knows that if the pun goes up, the pun leaves. So, no. Mike Boogie should know that as well. So that didn't happen. Frank chose to put up Joe, and Shane, Brittany's team. Let's see. Brittany was really emotional. I mean, Willie left the house in an uproar. He really shook it up, like literally. And Brittany was just disappointed. She was really upset. She felt bad that his teammates had to stay in the house and take all of the revenge that the other players were feeling because they completely shunned them. So I felt bad for Shane and JoJo, but you know what? I don't feel too bad because they actually can fight and they have a chance. They're really good players. So moving on, Power of Veto. They play. They played this really. I like the game. They got to jump in guacamole and bean and dip and all types of stuff. So the game was cute, but Shane won. And I need to give my shout outs, my big ups to Ian because he showed up and showed out for this competition. Like for real. He said he has a really great photogenic memory. So that was like #1 in this game. And we can tell that he may not be really good at the athletic competitions, but I think he'll do pretty good in the thinking department, okay? I mean, because actually, FYI, girl, you ain't got it all, okay? I'm just saying. Moving on. So Shane won Power Veto. Of course, he's going to take himself off, of course. But Danielle is so sad now. And she's crying. And Dan told her that, sweetie, I don't have your back. Like, you're going to have to fight for yourself. I don't want to be the reason why you leave. So you need to fight. You need to do something. And, behind the scenes, Dan is telling us this is a part of his coaching skills. This is the next step. But really, I feel like Dan doesn't really want to be in the house. I think that either he doesn't want to be in the house, he wants to go home, he's missing his wife, and he's homesick, or it's a twist. They say expect the unexpected, and maybe he had something up his sleeve. I don't know, but he said he did at the end of this episode. He said he did, but I wasn't convinced. But if I think about it, the motto is expect the unexpected. And it's not enough players in the house for a full season. So something has to happen. Julie Chen, what you got? What you doing over there, girl, at CBS? You got something up your sleeve. I can't wait because I'm kind of bored. Okay? A little bit. But anyway, Shane uses the veto on himself and he gets off the block. Real quick, he thought of a really good plan, and I thought this would have maybe spiced up the show a little bit because it's getting kind of boring. But he thought that because he made a deal with Frank and Boogie, he said, look, I'll have you all back if you all's back if you have my back. If I win HOH next week, I won't put you up, Frank. I promise I won't put you up, but you have to have my back as well from, the week after. And they was like, cool, you know, pound, pound, you know, pinky swear. And you can't tell Brittany. And he actually didn't tell Brittany. So Shane is one person that can be trusted in the house. We see that. But he thought that Frank should put up Will, which is one of Janelle's team members, so that he can get the second biggest threat out of the house, like soon, now. You know, don't waste on any time. And I thought that was a perfect idea. If he gets Will out of the house, then he will have 2 extra votes on his side. Therefore, he will have 5 people. They will have 5 people, because you have his whole group, which is 3, and then Danielle. Actually, he would have had 6 people, because he would have had Danielle, JoJo, and Shane. 6 people working against what? 3 other people that's on the sidelines. Well, 2 other people that's on the sidelines. That would have been a perfect plan. Moving forward, that would have been a perfect plan. But he chose to go the safe way. And also, he would have been the only team with 3 members. Everybody else would have had either 2 or 1. So, I don't know. But he chose to go the safe way, which was to put up Danielle. Danielle will most likely go home tomorrow. And we'll find out who will be the new head of household. I'm hoping it's someone from Janelle's team so we can spice this thing up. But if not, I want Ian to be head of household. He's a fanatic as well, and I want to see how he will play Big Brother in a head of household position. I'm just saying. But until tomorrow, you guys, I will see you all later. Peace.